Alright, let's head over and see what's going on at the Wicker Workshop. I have a feeling we are in for some Wicker Man references somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We are in for a literal Wicker Man. Hopefully we won't get put into it and burned alive.
Good day to ya.
So the traders sent you. As I told them, I only discuss the happenings of our family with those who understand our cause. If you wish to know his whereabouts, you must prove that you do. Behind us are several items gathered for offering to the Wicker Man. Bring us the items you feel will most appease it, so that it might give us its blessing.
Look always to the sea.
Okay. We are looking for items to appease it. Okay, over here. Let's see. Entrails, fruit, grain, herbs, or bones. Probably the entrails and bones, if I'm getting the right vibe from these guys. Yes, entrails. I'm sure we can do something with that. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Some bones. You brought bones? Perfect. This thing obviously likes bones. Let's see how he feels about a little fruit in his diet. Fruit? Are you serious? He's serious, isn't he? Okay, so he doesn't like fruit. Oh, we're gonna give him everything. Okay, I see what we're doing. Scrolls. Some delicious scrolls. Oh, you brought scrolls. While I agree they could be vital to awakening the Wicker Man, well, none of us can read them. You're all illiterate? That's promising. A bundle of wicker. And I guess that does it. It is done. Heed our offerings, Wicker Man, and grant us your boon. I think he moved. No, wait, was that the wind? He seems more present, for sure. Well done. You have earned my trust, and I will help you in your task.
What can I do for ya?
The one called Edwin came to us not long ago, seeking to earn the blessings of the Wicker Man. He wandered off into the hills looking for his own offering. Unfortunately, he managed to disturb one of the nearby beehives, causing the insects to become rather frenzied. That was the last I saw of him, I'm afraid.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Okay. Okay, we have a bonus objective here. We can work on it way outside of the area where it's marked for. Oh man. Okay, I kind of feel like maybe we want a bee. That would be cool. We can get rid of this carrion bird that I'm probably never going to use. Let's see if we can tame one of these bees. We can. Perfect. Oh no! And where are we going for the actual quest? Okay, we need to be heading this way. But we'll work on the objective as well. I mean, the enemies are so thick here, we don't really have a choice but to work on the bonus objective, really. Whoops. Couple of incorrect button presses, totally fine. Oh good, we pulled some more. The hives are kind of annoying, so I'm gonna try to leave those alone and just fight the single bees or click on the effigies would be a little bit easier.
Hey there. Hello.
Who are you? Oh, you're a pet battle guy.
Safe travel.
Okay then. And like, where is Edwin? He's here, right here, somewhere. I'm not seeing him. Is there a cave that I'm missing maybe? Not seeing anything. Oh, there is a cave. It helps when you don't walk right over top of the cave you're looking for. Hunter, it's good to see a friendly face. Wait, what is that? Not the bees. No! Yeah, okay, the guy hates bees. He'll be happy to know we have a pet bee. You basically have to have the health bars on to do those effectively. Thank you, stranger. I thought those bees would be the end of me.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Looks like you've thinned them out a bit. I think I can make my way back from here. Yeah, good luck, buddy. Oh good, we aggroed again with our Chimera. I'm starting to regret Chimera Shot. And maybe we'll look at changing it to a different talent in that row. It's good for cleave, but when you don't want any cleave, when you're just out, you know, in the world, it becomes a kind of a pain. This is like the mother lode of effigies to burn. Alright, we need like a couple of more kills to get this objective done. Let's do this first before we head back south. There we go. It's a decent chunk of experience just to get those done.
Mainlander, eh?
Were you looking for Edwin? You must help him. Okay, we did help him. What happened to him now? You must hurry. Lord Autumnvale brought Edwin off to that cave right when he returned, saying something about an offering of blood. I think they mean to sacrifice him to appease the Wicker Man. Just what kind of crazy cult is this? Is there any cult that isn't crazy?
Even rotten crops regrow.
This is all a bit too much for me. I'm out of here. Yeah. Like, there's a Wicker Man. They're putting entrails in it. We helped them do that. You are weirded out now? The whole thing is weird. You can't do this. This is murder. Murder! I'm sure this is a line from Wicker Man, spoken by Nicolas Cage. Will you quiet down? Your death will serve the greater good. These people are crazy. Help me, Hunter.
Fancy a cuppa?
You should not interfere with our works, lest you too become a sacrifice.
Fancy a cuppa?
Oh, we're gonna kill you. It's times like these that I feel like it's totally okay to just flat out kill this guy with no further questions asked. I just think the health bars floating above their head just looks so ugly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Thank you again, Hunter. You arrived in the nick of time. Those cultists tried to kill me. I don't know about you, but I've had about enough of this Wicker Man business. I appreciate you saving me again, but we should do something about... something to prevent this from happening to anyone else. So long as that Wicker Man stands, it will attract more like Autumnvale to it. We should destroy it. Are you with me? Oh, we're with you.
Best of luck.
Come on, let's put an end to this cult.
Any rumors on the wind?
Well, that was easy. I expected to have to fight this thing, but I guess maybe not.
Steady on ahead. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I've certainly learned my lesson. Thank you, friend. I will return to Borealis with my parents now. Here, take this. Okay.
See to your affairs.
Okay guys, that wraps up that quest hub, it looks like. We should head over and do the Waycrest Daughter. Assuming we're not going to be able to fly down there, so let's just run it, shall we? We might be able to jump this flight point to get a little closer.
Don't get many travelers here.
Yeah, we can do that.
This land's cursed.
Having the mountains looming up in the distance over the forest, it's just like pretty amazing to look at. I hope that one day they go back and they take a pass at Azeroth, like take a pass at the old world and just upgrade all the graphics and all the items that you find in the world to make them look like the modern game looks like. Since the last time the actual world had a pass was during the Cataclysm. And all that stuff is pretty dated now, both story-wise and just appearance-wise. I mean, yes, this is in Azeroth, but back in the old world. Like, I'd love to see like a revised Ashenvale Forest, or a revised Darkshore, or even the Barrens, or zones like that that just haven't had any new art in a long time. Let's go ahead and, well, we'll actually mount up. Keep forgetting that we have a mount. When you play a lot of Classic, it's easy to totally forget that you have a mount when you're playing retail.
Lucille Waycrest, you stand accused of practicing witchcraft and of inflicting a curse upon the village of Fletcher's Hollow. You will be hereby tried for...
Constable! A stranger approaches!
Oh, how I loathe interruptions. What is your business here, Mainlander?
Yeah, that's us, I guess. Oh, we have to come up here to talk to him. Perfect.
What now?
Can't you see that we're busy here? I assume you have a reason for interrupting this trial.
On with the execution. A trial! I mean, trial!
The execution, yeah. It's clearly an execution. So you wish to speak with the accused? I see no reason why not. Be quick about it, though. I will not have our trial delayed. This woman will answer for the fate of our village.
Look! Riders approaching from the woods!
Oh, good.
More interruptions! What is it this time?
Constable Framer, I order you to release the Lady Waycrest into my custody.
Miss Waycrest stands accused of witchcraft. We will not turn her over unless she is absolved of this crime.
There is no time to argue. If you refuse to stand aside, we'll take her by force.
You will do no such thing, Marshal. I order you to stand down.
Alright.
Drustbar stands firm.
We're here to rescue you. Rescue? And do you plan on cutting down these villagers to free me as well? It wouldn't be the first time we've engaged in wholesale slaughter, let me tell you. No, if you wish to help, you'll need to help me with the Marshal. While their accusations are misplaced, these are still my people, and I will not have them harmed to save me some discomfort. I will let them have their trial and prove to them my innocence. However, I fear that the Marshal may take matters into his own hands, and I'm a bit tied up here. See if you can convince him to let this trial run its course. I'd say getting hung is a little bit more than a minor discomfort, but okay.
Glory to House Waycrest.
We must drive out the darkness.
So Lady Waycrest has asked you to convince me to let her stand trial. I think she underestimates the danger of this situation. The woods have eyes. The sooner I can return Lady Waycrest to High Road Gate, the better, but I will honor her wishes if we can assure her safety. There are dark things happening in these lands that you don't fully understand. If we must dally, then there are measures that need to be taken. First, the wildlife here can serve as eyes to dark powers. Kill them. Kill all the wildlife. There is more to worry about in these woods than simple beasts. Our enemy deploys constructs of wicker and bone that can rip a man apart. Fortunately for us, these constructs are not very perceptive. Take these traps and set them throughout the woods behind us.
The coven will fall beneath my blade.
Oh, they're gonna pre-mark the spots for the traps. Okay. Murder the sleeping wolves. And plant the traps in preordained places. Oh, we can take on the ravens. Are the ravens the one that we... Oh, we need prowlers and ravens. Okay. Makes sense. Alright, we need one more doggo.
The battle awaits. We must bought us some time, Mainlander. Let's just hope that these villagers truly mean no harm to the Lady Waycrest. Constable, you may continue this trial.
At last, let's get on with it. Has Miss Waycrest determined how she wishes to be tested?
What are we gonna do? Like the does she float test or what? Standard
How
witches
can I
test? Witchcraft has long lived in the superstitions of the people here. It is only recently that some of these superstitions have become reality. According to tradition, one who is tried for witchcraft is allowed to choose the means by which they are tested from amongst the request of her peers. The villagers here no doubt have some strange beliefs of what witches can and cannot do. Speak with them and see what we can do to prove my innocence. Probably nothing if I
A steady
am
tiller
remembering like
prevails.
basic witchcraft tests properly. Like one of them is to toss you into a body of water, and if you can swim, you're a witch, because only witches can swim. And if you drowned, well, you're absolved of being a witch, but you're dead still. So let's see.
Many travelers here.
How can you prove someone is not a witch? I heard a story a while back that there was a witch who lived in the swamp, and the way the villagers found her out was because the bloodflies there wouldn't go near her. They bit everyone else, but wouldn't bite her. They say it was because a witch's blood is so foul that even a bloodfly will not touch it.
Even rotten crops we grow.
Seems like bullshit. Let's keep going.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
Well, my ma always told me that a witch could never cry, no matter how hurt or sad they got. Miss Waycrest didn't cry one bit, even after being told she would be put on trial. She must be a witch.
May blight fall upon the coven.
Mainlander, eh?
I've heard that a witch's flesh is impervious to flame. That's why we hang them when they're found guilty. If you want to convince me, put a torch to her. Exactly. As she burns to death, and be like, oh, well, hey, at least she wasn't a witch.
Don't get many
Blight
travellers
fall upon
here.
the coven.
I'm not sure. There is a rumor that a witch could never sick up, since their belly is constantly emptied by the dark spirits living within her. I'm not sure how you could prove that, though. Yeah, let's feed her some poison. If she doesn't throw up, she's a witch.
This land is cursed.
Mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
Back in the old days, we would weigh them down and throw them into the river. If they resurfaced, we know that they had made an unholy pact, and they'd get the noose. That's the only way to absolve a witch, in my eyes.
This
Yeah,
land is cursed.
exactly. Exactly. Now we gotta tell her that she's kind of screwed.
Greetings, Outlander.
Well, those are certainly some interesting beliefs. I think it's safe to rule out the fire and drowning, don't you think?
Fair winds and following seas.
A pungent solution. The first test should be simple enough. While I may not do so often, I am certainly capable of crying. Though to be honest, I've never had to cry on cue. Maybe you could help with that though. Nearby there's an onion field that belonged to one of the local farmers. Okay. I'm all too familiar with the bloodfly's bite. We had them all over the field surrounding Waycrest Manor. Though I'm loath to subject myself to them on purpose, if it will help convince these people, I am willing to deal with the nuisance. The last test I am not looking forward to, but it is certainly better than being set on fire. They say that a witch can't get sick. We will prove them that I can. A venom comes from the sorrelisk nearby that is used by our healers when a child swallows something they shouldn't. When ingested, it will make you immediately ill, emptying the contents of your stomach.
The coven will pay for their atrocities.
Okay. Cool. Let's get to it. Bug catching jar. So catch bugs, fight sorrelisks for venom, and pick onions. And I notice we have an unspent talent point. Barb Shot increases your critical strike by 3% for 8 seconds. When Bestial Wrath ends, summons a spitting cobra to aid you in combat. Or we get another ability, a Murder of Crows, which is a damage over time. Let's take the passive. Where are we getting this juicy onion from, and do we need this inert Tide Watcher? I'm assuming we don't need to mess with this right now. Alright, so we got all the blood flies we need. We need a couple of more intact venom glands. Okay, our pet is down. Not an uncommon occurrence. Let's get him back up. Alright, that leaves just the onion. Oh, okay, we need a certain onion, a juicy onion, so we're gonna pull a bunch of these until we pull one that is juicy. Got it. Only the juiciest of onions shall be used. There we go. Oh, but there's a quest here.
You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
Quill or be quilled. Oh, hello there. Sorry, we don't get many mainlanders in these parts. This plot was my husband, Sam's farm. He used to tend the onion fields every day before the curse befell Glenbrook and took him with it. With my husband gone, this farm is all I have left, and these quill rats are making sure I don't get even that.
May blight fall upon
So,
the
I
coven.
wish we'd have grabbed this a second ago, but... let's just go kill a bunch of quill rats really quick. Alright, there we go.
Mainlander, eh? Even rotten crops regrow.
And that's all she needed.
What is your business with House Waycrest? Keep your sales true. The Coven will pay for their atrocities. Glory to House Waycrest.
I think we have everything we need to conduct 3 of the villagers' tests. Let us hope this is enough to convince them. I'm sure the Constable Framer is champing at the bit to proceed with this trial, and I would prefer it if you were the one to administer the test. I may not know you well, but I trust you further than any constable. Speak with him when you're ready to begin, and do me a favor, make this quick.
Fair
Are you
winds and
quite
following
finished?
seas.
I'm becoming impatient. Yes? Finally, Finally! The trial can commence! As is customary, the Lady Waycrest has chosen the tests she will undergo to prove her innocence of the accused crime of witchcraft. She has selected this mainlander to administer the tests. An unusual choice, but as a show of good faith, I will allow it. The first test will be the shedding of tears. Let it be known that Miss Waycrest shed not one tear during this entire process. Is the accused even capable of weeping? Show us, that we may pass our judgment.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Show them.
She's crying? Witches can't do that, can they?
Calm down, calm down! There may still be trickery afoot. We will continue with the trial. The second test will be the stinging of insects. It is well known that even the voracious bloodfly will not taste of a witch's vile blood. Release the flies, then watch as they scatter from her bewitched flesh.
Don't worry about me. I can handle a few bug bites. Ow! Oh! Oh! That stings!
The bugs don't seem to be avoiding her. If anything, they're biting more than usual.
Interesting, but hardly conclusive. Let us move on to the final test, the purging of the viscera. It is well known that a witch's power is fueled not by food, but by consuming the souls of her victims. Her insides are an empty husk. Are you prepared to prove otherwise, Miss Waycrest?
Indeed, I shall. The venom, Mainlander. Oh, I don't feel so...
She got sick! That's impossible! Maybe she's not a witch after all. But what of our village?
Quiet! I will be the one passing judgment here! I remain unconvinced. This still does not explain the happenings at Fletcher's Hollow.
What? After all I just went through?
Tests or no, you will only be absolved once we uncover the truth of what happened to our village.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mainlander, but I may have to ask another favor. Hail, traveler.
That didn't turn out as expected. It appears that my absolution may truly be in your hands.
A steady tiller prevails.
The curse of Fletcher's Hollow. It's obvious the constable won't be swayed until we discover what happened at Fletcher's Hollow. I know very little myself, only that the village has been overrun by monstrous creatures. I must ask that you travel there in my stead and try to uncover what befell the village. I'm sure Marshal Reed will prevent the constable from harming me while you're away. Do this for me, and I will help you as I can.
Keep your sails true.
Alright, so we're moving on to the next questing hub, down here at Fletcher's Hollow, and we'll find out what's been going on with the village there. Probably the Drust I'm kind of hoping for, at least at this point. So yeah, I think we will take a little bit of a break here, And then we will shoot down to the south and continue. Looks like we are 2 out of 10 story chapters. So, looking at the leveling that we've got so far, we will probably have to spend some time in Stormsong Valley to get to level 50, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think so far. And as always, thank you for being here with me today, and thank you for all the support on the series. I greatly appreciate it. Take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Drustvar really soon. Bye now.